Welcome to Curly Hair Rescue, Lessons from a Baby Boomer. This is the first of many curly hair rescue videos that I'm going to be doing. And let me tell you how I got started on this path. So about a year and a half ago, I was not happy with my hair at all. And I started looking on YouTube for ideas, suggestions, products, the whole gamut. And I did find a lot of YouTube videos, but they were all done by 20-somethings, 30-somethings, millennials. And some of them were really great, but I had a little trouble taking advice from people who were my kids' age for a lot of reasons. But frankly, I like to take advice from my kids when it comes to tech issues or taking selfies, which, by the way, I still can't do. Millennials didn't have the same life experiences that we have. They didn't have to live through the 60s and 70s when the only pretty hair was straight hair. And that really affected our self-esteem. I know it affected mine. So if you're a millennial and you happen to be watching this, go tell your curly mom or your aunt or anybody who you know who is eligible for an AARP card, which is $50, by the way, that now there are videos that are made just for them and videos which they can relate to, which will be really great. So let me talk about who I am. I'm Cynthia. I'm 63, and I've had curly, thick, frizzy hair my entire life. And you may be wondering, well, your hair doesn't look too frizzy. Well, it looks okay right now, but here's me at the hairdresser with my hair in maybe its natural state. Pretty scary. And it looks a whole lot like this person. Let's take a backward look at recent history with curly hair. We've already said the 60s and 70s were the time when straight hair was in and curly hair way out. When I used to literally dream about having hair like this person, Peggy Lipton. Anyway, then the 80s hit and curly hair was in. Oh my God, it was so great because we could let our curly hair be curly. And for the first time, people would say, "Where'd you get your hair permed?" "Oh, it wasn't permed? Really? Do you know how much money you're saving?" So people tried to look like us. How amazing was that? But then the 90s hit, and women grew out their perms. They let their hair be straight again. And who can blame them? It was really expensive to keep up those perms. And also, other people became popular. Thank you, Jennifer Aniston, for making that haircut so popular. And also, we began to hear that curly hair wasn't professional, and men did not like curly hair. They liked long, straight hair. Yeah. But you know, that was actually backed up by some research, because in 2008, so 10 years ago, give or take, a study was done by a Good Morning America reporter, and she had a focus group and she compared pictures of women, same women, with straight hair and with curly hair, and asked a set of men who they thought was the most attractive. And surprise, surprise, I thought the women with straight hair were more attractive than the women with curly hair. Bummer. So given all these negative messages that we've had over the years, is it a wonder that our self-esteem has taken a hit? So is it hopeless? Yeah, I don't think so. Let me just speak for myself. I've been married for 37 years, and I know that my husband prefers my hair curly to the few times I've had it blown dry straight. So agree to enter into a relationship with your hair. Hopefully a good relationship, but a relationship nonetheless. And we know that all relationships are not perfect. So have a conversation with your hair and tell it, okay, I understand you. I understand that you're not going to be perfect, that you're not going to be the same. You're going to change day to day. And I understand that, okay, you're going to be frizzy some days. You're not going to have the perfect curl definition. You're not going to be everything I want you to be. And that's okay. And you need to make some promises to your hair. That's part of the relationship. Here are the 4 promises you want to make. First, promise to find a good hairstylist. That's not so easy. I'm not telling you to find a certain kind of hairdresser, one that just does a certain kind of cut, but you have to find a good hairdresser who knows how to cut curly hair. That is very difficult. Second, promise to find out as much as you can about your kind of curly hair. What is your curl pattern? What is its porosity? What about its thickness? All of that information is going to really help you when we move to the 3rd promise, which is find the right products for you. And without all the knowledge about what kind of curly hair you have, then you're going to be spending a lot of money on products that don't work for you. And your 4th promise is to find the right technique to wash, dry, and style your hair. It sounds a little silly, a technique for drying your hair, but yeah, it does make a difference. So that's something you need to explore as well. In fact, we're going to explore all of these topics and more in my videos. And we're also going to look at the dreaded F word. In case you were wondering, that's the topic of frizz, which most of us curly heads have to deal with in one form or another. I'm also going to be showing you my curly hair routine in these videos and the products that I use. So subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the icon, and my Instagram page, which will show you some pictures of some truly horrendous curly hair days and hopefully a couple of good ones. And click the description box below to get started on your curly hair journey. I've listed some really great resources like naturallycurly.com and a couple of books that are excellent as well, and some YouTube videos that I think are really great, done by those millennials that we've talked about. And list any comments or questions or any topics that you'd like to see in the future. And I hope to see you next time when we address the topic of curly hair and aging. So see you next time, and thanks so much for watching.